Greetings, gentlemen. Today, brace yourselves as we delve into a master strategy designed to shift your life's trajectory. Are you ready to ditch those pesky habits that have been leeching away at your potential? Well, you've stumbled upon the goldmine to achieving the upper hand in your personal transformation journey. Get ready for a method that not only boosts your chances of success but revolutionizes your entire lifestyle. Forget the conventional, avoid at all costs tactics. It's time to switch things up. Let's address an uncomfortable truth. Many of us, emboldened by a sudden spark of motivation, declare war on our addictions without any tactical gear. It's akin to stepping into battle armed only with sheer will. Predictably, a majority falter. We need to look no further than a sobering statistic: just 1 in 10 individuals conquers their addiction clearly, a sign that strategy is non-negotiable. Now, I propose we take a leaf out of successful systems like Alcoholics Anonymous. They don't simply toss their bottles and hope for sobriety to bloom. They follow a meticulous scheme. Whether your vice is nicotine, social media binging, or any other dependency, entering the fray without a game plan is futile. But I won't keep you on tenterhooks any longer. Here's the strategy. Rather than exhausting your energy on resisting temptation, channel it all into cultivating positive habits. This way, you're not just ditching a harmful practice, you're paving the way for a life where these vices lose their charm. Our focus will be on habit formation, building sturdy, positive routines that become second nature. Consider habits as the building blocks of your identity. They can't be eradicated, only reshaped. Ever tried forgetting how to ride a bike? Good luck with that. Our brains lock our habits away for good. Yet, while we can't erase, we can modify. We'll explore the habit loop in more detail next time, but for now, understand that transforming habits is our primary weapon. I'm going to guide you through changing your environment to further support your journey. We're talking about more than just rearranging your workspace. It's about surrounding yourself with people and settings that fuel your growth. Sharing genuine wisdom is what I live for, and it's vital that these insights remain accessible for all. Your unwavering support fuels this mission, allowing us to continue this quest together, bar any financial barriers. So if you found any nugget of wisdom in our discussions valuable, I invite you to contribute to our cause. Every bit of support carves a path toward our collective ambitions. As we part ways today, I leave you with this. Ponder over what's been shared, and ask yourself, what steps will I actively take to reinvent my habits? Your journey is only as fruitful as your actions. If you've enjoyed diving deep with me, consider showing your support. The link's waiting for you in the description, and, trust me, your generosity creates ripples far beyond the digital world. Stay sharp, and until our next thought-provoking encounter, remember, it's not just about fighting the old, it's about building the new. Imagine you're about to embark on a journey that'll take your life to new heights. Today, we'll dive into a transformation that's not just about breaking a habit, it's about breaking free to a vigorous, dynamic life. Let's shed light on how to bid farewell to the grip of adult content and why kissing this habit goodbye is not just beneficial, but essential. Alright, gentlemen, I'm Max Sterling, and in today's exploration, we're rewiring the brain and refreshing the soul. You see, adult content isn't just a fleeting distraction. It tampers with the very fabric of your motivation, your dopamine system. Think of dopamine as your internal combustion engine. It revs you up for victories, friendships, and all those vital facets of a well-lived life. But, like any engine, it needs the right fuel. Now, listen up, it's not enough to simply want to change. It's about forging an ironclad resolve. Without total commitment, these strategies will only ever be temporary fixes. Let's start at the bedrock. Delve into the heart of your routine and pinpoint exactly what pushes you toward that all-too-easy click. Is it boredom, loneliness, or simply habit? Isolate these elements, scrutinize them, and then strategize. We're not just avoiding a pitfall, we're sculpting a new path. The second tactic is the art of substitution. When the urge strikes, thrust yourself into a more life-affirming activity. This isn't just distraction, it's reconditioning at its finest. Whether it's the physical exertion of a run or the meaningful connection found in a call to a close ally, we're shifting gears towards vibrancy. Next, let's discuss barriers. Make adult content as hard to reach as the peak of Everest. This isn't just about exercising self-discipline, it's about changing your environment to reflect your new values. Prune your social feeds, employ digital tools like blocking software to cut off access. Make it not just difficult, but outright annoying for yourself to slip back into old ways. Here's a stark truth: indulgence in adult content is a one-way ticket to numbness. The more you consume, the less you feel. The once thrilling becomes mundane, the connection becomes disconnection, and seeking pleasure leads to pain. Research paints a grim picture. Erectile dysfunction is on a scary upward climb, and it's not just the older folks. This unwelcome guest is appearing increasingly in younger circles. However, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Recovery and rejuvenation are not just dreams. They're within grasp if you choose to say no to this harmful vice. Recommit to this pledge, and watch as every sphere of your life begins to shine brighter. Be sure to subscribe, like, and ring the bell, because adopting the strategies we discuss here is the springboard to reclaiming control and achieving those vast goals we often talk about. Now, I may not have all the answers, but I'm here to steer you towards the right questions, so stick around and let's grow together. Remember to consider this a turning point, not just another video. What concrete step will you take today to transform your life? Share your action plans in the comments, and let's keep this conversation going. Your future self is depending on the choices you make right now. So if you found value in this discussion, and trust me, we all know time is the most precious commodity, you can show appreciation with a tip, just a measure of the worth you've gleaned. Find that link in the description, and let's continue forging this journey to the summit of our potential together. Imagine being able to decipher the unspoken words behind people's gestures like some kind of modern-day Sherlock Holmes. Folks, that's not just a neat trick, it's an invaluable skill that can give you the upper edge in almost every aspect of life. By the time we're through, you'll not only get the gist of what people are really saying with their silent moves, but also know how to present yourself as the epitome of confidence. So lean in, pay attention, because we're diving into the art of reading body language like never before. From the tapping of your toes to the widest of smiles, each motion or stillness speaks volumes about what one truly feels, without the need for words. In the vibrant age of 2023, it's crucial to understand these nonverbal cues because, while words can be deceitful, the body hardly ever lies. An MIT research showed that the mere observation of body language could predict the outcome of negotiations and pitches with startling accuracy. So let's enhance your social radar, shall we? Kicking off with the limbs furthest from your brain, the legs and feet are like truth tellers. Ever see someone's feet jittering away with excitement? That's a case of happy feet. Or notice a knee clasp from a seated individual leaning forward? That's their subconscious way of telling you they're thinking of making an exit. Feet can express joy, interest, or even the eagerness to bolt, giving you genuine insight into someone's emotional state. Understanding someone's comfort or confidence is often as simple as observing the space they occupy. A confident man will stand with a wide stance, just as someone sitting with spread legs exudes an air of ease. These simple cues can help tell if someone's feeling on top of their game or if nerves are getting the better of them. Now, shift your gaze upwards to the torso, the vault of vital organs. Our innate impulses are to protect this area. You'll notice individuals angling their torso away from those they find disagreeable, and conversely, tilting towards those they're drawn to. Watch out for signs of shielding, crossing arms, clutching objects. These often signal discomfort. As for arms, pay attention to the restriction in their movement. Arms locked stiffly at one side might be a reaction to stress or an attempt to go unnoticed. When those arms are planted behind the back, you're likely looking at someone who's feeling in control. Take note of instances where someone's hands rest on their hips. This arms akimbo stance often speaks to authority and readiness to tackle an issue head-on. Let's zoom in on the hands, subtle but expressive. Clenched fists might mean aggression, while a person hiding their hands could unintentionally be giving off a negative vibe. Keep an eye out for steepling, touching the tips of fingers together. It's a power move you'll see savvy negotiators pull to exhibit confidence and control. And of course, the face, the billboard of our emotions. Eye widening often spells surprise or arousal, while a sneer can unmask disdain. And beware the difference between a genuine smile and one that doesn't crinkle the ice. It's the difference between sincerely shared joy and feigned contentment. With this newfound wisdom, your interactions are bound to be more fruitful. You'll spot sincerity, sense apprehension, and radiate confidence with an understanding of the subtle language of the body. Amid all this, remember, reading body language isn't a standalone skill. It works together with context and other signals, so don't make snap judgments based on isolated movements. If you've stuck with me this far, you're now on your way to becoming a body language maestro. But don't let the learning stop here. Practice. Start with a focus on one body part and then move to the next. Soon, it will become second nature, and you'll be reading people like an open book, with each interaction enriching your insight. Before you move on, take a moment to hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and ring that notification bell. By doing so, you're not just supporting the channel, you're paving the way to your own success by staying updated with game-changing skills that we bring to the table every week. Now, tell me, what part of this insight-packed journey into body language are you most eager to test out in the real world? Let's keep the learning alive in the comments below, where the conversation is just beginning. Remember, the most powerful individual in the room is often speaking volumes without uttering a single word, and that could be you. Empower yourself, master your presence, and never stop growing. If today's content struck a chord, consider showing appreciation through a tip. The link's in the description. Every bit fuels our drive to bring more value to polymaths like you, who thrive on continuous learning and self-improvement. Stay strong, stay wise, and as ever, thank you for watching.